Hey guys, it's CS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to Platinum number 85. Today's game is LA Cops. For the PS4, it just came out literally like yesterday or the day before, which is kind of awesome that I'm already done with it, almost. Anyway, it's muted because I think the music might be copyrighted and I just don't want to take a risk. So basically, this game is like... Wow, that was embarrassing. This game is basically like a sort of 70s cop show almost, I guess would be a good way of describing it. Let's revive him because that was quite embarrassing. It's sort of like almost a 70s cop show or something, and basically it's a top-down shooter and your goal is to play through the 13 levels of the game and get your trophies along the way. It's an extremely short platinum, despite being like... It's a $15 downloadable game, but the Platinum only takes maybe 6 hours at most, which is really not too bad at all. Difficulty is kind of subjective, because like the two easier difficulties, as long as you grind out XP at the beginning of the game, the first two difficulties are very, very easy. So like easy and normal difficulty. See, already got it, platinum badge. So like the first two difficulties are very, very easy. The easy and medium, like they have no problem whatsoever because you can basically just lock onto everything and just murder it instantly. As most of the enemies die in like one shot. So anyway, as you can see, the game is... You get 5 of your trophies just for getting kills, and all of those are basically guaranteed along the way. There's pretty much no way you're going to miss any of these. Then you have arrest all the criminals in a single level. You can do that on the very first level. Might take a couple tries, but isn't too difficult. Finish the game on its easiest difficulty, the medium that's the medium difficulty, sorry. And then just complete the 8 story missions, because there's also 5 bonus missions, so a total of 13 missions. Fully upgraded cop and purchase all weapons, that I'll get to in just a second. Complete the game on the highest difficulty. Finish a level without dying, and finish a level without taking damage. You can do either of those on the first stage, because basically what you do is you play the first stage over and over again until you get the until you get your cops fully upgraded. And you also will need to have one buy all the weapons for him, even though the only weapon that's really good is the assault rifle. But basically you just keep replaying the first mission of the game on normal, and just keep on replaying, and you'll get a few experience points every time you beat it, which only takes about 20 to 30 seconds, and that'll get you most of the miscellaneous trophies along the way. So then once you have 2 fully upgraded cops with their stats and one that has all the weapons bought and make sure they both have an assault rifle equipped, that's when you pretty much start playing through the game some more. Like I said, on normal and hardcore, which are the easy and medium difficulties, the game is very easy because you can just basically spam square and R2 at the same time, and it'll lock onto and fire at all the enemies. And with the assault rifle, you won't usually die from it. About the only times that you have to worry are like a grenade launcher enemy and stuff like that, because they're about the only ones that'll one-hit kill you. Nightmare mode is... It could be challenging given that you aren't allowed to log on, but really starting with the 4th mission, so the 4th through the 8th mission, as well as the 5 bonus missions, the game is actually surprisingly easy, and the reason being, you can kind of trick the AI in the game into, if you just like shoot at a doorway, a bunch of them will come running through the door, and you can just gun them down then, and just non-stop fire. So it's surprisingly not that difficult, and they give you usually more ammo on the highest difficulty, which is helpful as well. The only, I would say the most difficult part of the game is the fact that you have to grind out at the beginning, and then after that, like the first 3 missions are surprisingly hard on the highest difficulty. Like the first 3 missions, the enemies will constantly one-hit kill you, but they like won't one-hit kill you again in the rest of the game unless you get hit by a grenade launcher, which is kind of dumb. Well, I mean, it makes sense the grenade launcher would, but I don't understand the ruling behind that. But anyway, it's really an overall pretty easy game. It takes about 6 hours to platinum, and the only reason it takes that long is because the difficulty trophies don't stack, which is really, really stupid. But yeah, since the difficulty trophies don't stack, you're going to have to replay, you're going to have to replay all the missions 3 times, once on each difficulty. You can do it in any order you want, but in the end, it's a pretty easy platinum for the most part. Maybe anywhere from like a 2 to 4 out of 10, depending on how well you can use like the exploits and stuff to the game. And now, let's go ahead and sync up trophies. So with that, I now have 5,248 total trophies. Level 27, 54%, 85 platinums, 421 golds, 1,278 silvers, 3,464 bronzes. Now with this game, I do not suggest buying it now. I suggest waiting until they put it on either PS Plus or a flash sale for really cheap. So my next platinum will probably be it'll be either Prototype 2, Borderlands pre-sequel for one of the systems. It'll most likely be Prototype 2, and then whatever Gamefly games I get. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you next time.